Hi everyone! Today we are going to find out 5 things about Latvia. And we have here...
I'm Guna, I'm native Latvian.
Okay, let's get started. So I have to read.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in English, so it's not going to be all that difficult. We have the widest, and I have to guess the widest what?
Yes.
River in Europe?
No, but it is related to water.
Lake?
No.
Canal?
No.
I don't know other water stuff. How do you call that? A dam?
Okay, let's go with close enough. Waterfall.
Okay. Waterfall, okay, that is.
So the funny part is, we do have the widest in the Europe, but the problem is it's not very high. So technically it really depends if it's spring or if it's autumn, because of the ice melting.
Right.
So the width can actually be from 249 meters up to 270.
Wow.
But the height is like meter 80 to meter 20 to meter 20. So it's like yeah, we have the widest, and then there's a catch.
Yeah, so it's not the biggest, because I think the biggest one is in Switzerland.
Yeah, I mean the biggest in the Europe when it comes to the width.
Okay,
so that's why the widest.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so the name of it is Ventus Rombo. I think there was a very interesting translation. Vent Rapid.
Okay, so now we teleported into another room, and we can move on to the second hint. Okay, holding hands and a love heart. You love holding hands.
There is historical activity related to holding hands, which is very important.
Oh, spies?
No, not that far back in the history, I would say.
Like more recent?
When you say more recent, how recent you're thinking?
I don't know, like 2000s?
No.
90s?
Closer.
Okay, 80s. 80s, 90s?
Yeah, so that's around the right time.
So holding hands signals something?
Yeah,
that
would be a good description, yes.
Huh. I'm not sure.
Okay, so this one is actually something that Baltic states did together. So Baltic states are Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. And at the point where we were getting our independence from the Soviet Union, we did something remarkable, which is there was a human chain by people holding hands through all the 3 capitals. So the actual road from Tallinn to Riga to Vilnius. Yeah, Vilnius. Yeah. So people were literally holding hands.
So many people.
So it was 23rd of August of 1989.
1989 is the year of our independence too.
And it was roughly around 2 million people.
2 million people. Wow.
That's quite some distance there. But yeah, people just drew there with cards.
That's amazing. I never heard of that. Wow. That is very impressive. Good job, Baltic people. Okay, next. It cannot be as interesting. that is definitely winning. Okay, number 3. Amateur singers and dancers. I'm pretty sure you have all these talent shows as well, right? But
yes,
this is not that.
This is not that.
Okay. I remember we talked about this big dancing event in Latvia.
Yes,
is that it?
That is it.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's dancing is actually the part that only Latvians do. Historically, it was actually inspired by Austria, but Baltic states actually picked it up quite quickly afterwards. So it's a Baltic song and dance festival, and every country does it their own. So Estonia does have it, Latvia has it, and Lithuania has it. The first one who started were actually Estonians, so it was 1869. Latvians joined on 1873.
So not too far off.
And Lithuania joined in 1924. There are two. One is for the adults, other one is for the schools and school children. And they happen like every 4 years, like with 2 years apart. Like this year we had the adult one. So the next adult one will be in 2023.
Ah. Okay.
But still, it's really elaborate. So the dance part, we have announced the days where the songs and dances. So what happens? People start to prepare those dances or those moves and descriptions that are given. Then there are contests in which we select whether you will be going or not. And then there is a week before the concert, everyone is taken to huge stadiums where those dances are rehearsed, but they are rehearsed in a slightly interesting manner, where, for example, for the dances, it is an elaborate way how you do the dance moves, but you change the directions. You don't do it as you would do it specifically in the dance, but every group has their own place to be on the whole picture. And it looks really amazing when you just look from afar, because it's an intricate image that keeps changing. Wow. And it is very inspired by Latvian symbols and signs. And wow. it is impressive in the feelings.
That sounds like a huge scale event, right?
Yeah, I might be wrong with the numbers, but it's somewhere between 8,000 to 10,000 people either in dance or in the choir all together singing.
That's like a couple of small villages worth of people.
And we also have people, actually have a choir in Munich, Latvian choir.
Oh, that's nice.
And not this time, but previously we also had a choir from Japan who learned Latvian songs, qualified, and were in Riga as well. So it is pretty epic.
Okay. Belt.
So where does your mind take you right now?
I don't know, that's like belt buckles.
No, that will not be it.
Did you invent the belt?
No.
A piece of clothing? You export a crazy amount of leather belts? I have no idea, I'm just blind guessing.
We have one very specific belt. As in, it's called widest juosta. The belt of Lielvārde. And nowadays it's more like a cultural symbol. Historically, way past it was, so when you get born, the belt gets made for you in that specific area of Latvia. And remarkable bits about that belt is that it's 3 meters long and 10 centimeters wide. And you would, so as the child is born, you would have this belt made. You would use this belt to hang the crib, and then you would wear it and you would be buried with your belt.
3 meters?
3 meters.
That's
and
huge.
It's actually also part of, so Latvia has quite diverse national traditional clothing, and there are a few which are actually wearing those belts. But yeah, 3 meters.
All 3 meters of belt, you wear the whole 3. That's like a mummy.
Not that bad,
really,
but yeah.
But that's huge. I'm confused, I don't know this word in English. Solstice?
Solstice, yes. So I'll let you easy on this one.
Okay, I was getting cocky at the beginning that English would be easy, but I don't actually know this one.
So solstice is a tricky word because I needed to figure out how I can translate it.
Okay.
So solstice is about where, at what part of the year the sun is. So you celebrate winter solstice, summer solstice, spring and autumn. And Latvians, we do have quite strong still connection to our pagan culture, so to speak. Because traditions are like so badass, you just don't skip it. Most people do know about the summer solstice because that's kind of one of the biggest and most, you don't really have to be a pagan to celebrate that one. So it's all about the beer, cheese,
sounds really good
and we actually have bank holidays on those days where people are just going and celebrating. It's in June. We have a calendar, which is the Solstice calendar, and there every time, with a few weeks apart or maybe a few months apart, there is something happening. And that it's not just summer solstice or winter solstice, which is also like winter solstice would be close to what Germans and Austrians have for the when Krampus goes out. Like
Krampus now.
Yeah, so it's similar feeling. So we don't have Krampuses, but we do some different kind of dress ups. There are a bunch of traditions of taking a big chunk of tree. Not the trunk exactly, but
a
log. Yeah, you take the log and you have to roll it, and then you have to burn it. In Eastern, for example, you should. Eastern would be the time where you would hang the swings, because if you leave the swings out through whole year, witches would be swinging.
The witches.
Witches.
I would have thought
well, they also rot, yes, but yeah. So we have a lot of stuff, so it's impossible to unpack them, but they are fun. But yeah, so I think you like the whole holding hands the most.
I really like that. Yeah, that is a very, very impressive thing to do. It's I'm pretty sure it's there's a Guinness record.
I think at that point no one really considered it to record it.
That's
it might be that
is a shame, but
yeah, so that's another thing. So Baltics we're very close knit together. We will have these jokes about each other,
but
they are still friendly and not neighborly. So
right, yeah.
They're awesome.
But yeah, very interesting. Thank you very much. And
My
how
pleasure.
many did you guys know? I really hope not more than me, but it wouldn't be difficult. So good luck.
Watching the Walking Tomatoes. Just kidding. Thanks for watching the Walking Tomatoes videos. Don't forget to subscribe here and make sure you click on the little bell below here next to the subscribe button so you get notified when we release our new videos, so you stay up to date and don't miss a thing. And don't forget to support us on Patreon here.